And good evening, everyone, and welcome to Quick Care Walk-In Clinic at Med Park West High School Basketball, presented by the Don Franklin family of dealerships here on LakeCumberlandSports.com. Tonight, Mike Kerr, Michael Craig, he and I will have a doubleheader. First game, Southwestern Lady Warriors will entertain the Pulaski County Lady Maroons. Sometime following that, we'll have the boys' game of the same two teams, and I say that because they're using the COVID rules tonight, Mike.
Sure.
So everybody had to sign in to get into the girls' game, and then at the end of the girls' game, they'll clean the gym, they'll clear the gym, and then they'll let the people in for the boys' game. So if you're listening to us and you've got a ticket for the boys' game, you can't come and get in until the girls' game's over. And if you're coming for the girls' game, just be aware that after that, unless you have a ticket for the boys' game, you will be asked to go ahead and leave. They're having to do this. Nobody's trying to be hard to get along with. It's the world we find ourselves in. So we're going to step out for just a second. When we get back, we'll set the starting lineups and get you ready for high school basketball.
Don't feel great? Just can't wait? Quick Care's open late. Just walk in for accidents and illnesses or for health services like physicals and flu shots. Quick Care Walk-In Clinic at Med Park West for over a decade on Hale Knob Road, just behind the hospital.
Cash? Well, look no more. Alton Blakely's got cash? Is that cash, Daniel?
Yep.
And you're giving cash for cars?
Yep. For real? Yep.
Why not? Then on down to Alton Blakely, where selling your car is as easy as ABC. If you have a vehicle you'd like to sell or trade, it's fast and easy to get paid. And we'll give you top dollar. Visit Alton Blakely today. All the best since 1965.
The people of this great land are resilient and will get through this. And buying and selling is the real stimulus. Land and real estate are the premium investments, and they're not just making any more land. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we'll get you the most for your property with live, online, and multi-parcel auctions. Selling farms, homes, developments, and commercial properties for top dollar. Give us a call or online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been serving and supporting our local communities. We want you to know that we are here for you and your family. Someone you can trust, someone you can count on, now and for the better days to come. Trusted, loyal, dedicated, helpful, and consistent. Toyota of Somerset. Come see us or visit us online at toyotaofsomerset.com.
Don't feel great? Just can't wait? Quick Care's open late. Just walk in for accidents and illnesses or for health services like physicals and flu shots. Quick Care Walk-In Clinic at Med Park West for over a decade on Hale Knob Road, just behind the hospital.
And welcome back to Southwestern High School, where our Buffalo Wings and Rings video games of the week tonight, as we will have Pulaski County and Southwestern girls version first, boys version to follow. Brief intro before we went to a break. And now, Michael.
Yes, sir.
We saw these two teams play, it's second game of the year, I think, for each one of them. So it's been a little while. They've got a few games, not nearly as many as we would hope at this time of year, but again, two teams that are putting some W's on the board, and this ought to be a pretty good test for both of them.
It ought to be, Mike, and a crosstown game is always one you circle on your schedule. I know these girls are excited to play one another. We'll see how this game plays out. I think in the first matchup, Southwestern put some distance between the Lady Maroons, and we'll see if they're able to do that. I know Alexa Smitty's been recently out, missing some action. We'll see if there's any rust on her wheels as she comes back to action, or at least we expect her to tonight, based on what we were hearing here early. But just excited for this matchup tonight, Mike.
It should be a good one again. You got a contrast, I guess, in styles. Southwestern, they'll take the ball to the basket against you a little bit. They'll drive it. They've got some kids that can shoot it, but they'll also try to get their points in the offense. Pulaski like shoot the basketball. I mean, if they're on shooting threes, they're crazy. I mean, the other night I saw a box score and they had hit 12 or 13 in a game. You hit 12 or 13 threes, in a game that's usually going to be played in the 60s or something, you've scored a bunch of points. So I expect Pulaski to play their style. They're going to shoot the basketball from the perimeter. I expect Southwestern to guard you 84 feet and to get in your grill. And that's kind of these two coaches, Coach Mold and Coach Atkins. They're not going to change anything. I mean, they are who they are. They play the game the way they play it, and their kids kind of reflect it.
Mike, and you talked a lot about shooting the ball. One of these teams is going to get hot shooting the ball, and the ball's going to go in the basket, and that's probably going to be a good indication who wins this ball game.
That's probably one of our keys to the game.
Well, we might as well go ahead and say that. Whitus Cabinets presents our keys to the game. They're brought to you by Whitus Cabinets. At Whitus Cabinets, they provide their customers with friendly service. They value your business, and it is their mission to provide the reliable products and services. The courteous and professional team at Whitus Cabinet Design Center can turn your vision into reality. Visit the Whitus Cabinet Design Center on the corner of South 27 and St. Bratch Road to learn more about what they can do for you. And you are watching the Buffalo Wings and Rings video game of the week on Lake Cumberland Sports. Buffalo Wings and Rings, wings created your way and always fresh, never frozen burgers. Mike, we want to thank all of our sponsors. Just share with me that the manager down there at Buffalo Wings and Rings, Mr. John Muse, lost his mother this past week, so we want to send our condolences
sorry to hear that.
To him and his family. So all of us at Lake Cumberland Sports certainly send you our thoughts and prayers, Mr. John Muse.
We had dinner down there last night, my wife and I did, but he wasn't there, so I didn't. Yes, our condolences go out to him. We'll go ahead and give you the fashion report while we're at it. I'll let you read that after I get done. But Southwestern's wearing my favorite color uniforms because you can read the numbers. They're white, and they got blue numerals trimmed in orange on the back, and they stand out. Pulaski County, on the other hand, whoever the coordinator is for Coach Atkins, they're wearing black jerseys with dark maroon numerals on those jerseys. You can make them out as long as you got a 10 count and you want to stand and step. But anyway, that is our fashion report for tonight's game.
Brought to you by Magic Monograms. They're conveniently located off North Highway 27 between Big Lots and Backyard Burger. Magic Monograms is the place for custom embroidery, screen printing, and so much more. They can put your designs on medical and athletic uniforms, corporate and school apparel. Find them on Facebook. Search Magic Monograms and Embroidery.
Starting lineups are just around the corner, and I think you and I have talked about them. We're going to go ahead, and I'll let you give those as they're given. They'll introduce Pulaski first, and I'll keep an eye out as you read them, and if they give us any changes, I'll try to make sure I note them for us.
We'll do it. So 24, Cawthron. 23, Madeline Dunn. Number 40, Dawn Wilson. And 15, Madeline Blankenship. 25, Carolyn Oakes, starting for the Lady Maroons.
That is the typical starting lineup when sometimes you get Martin in there, but tonight it'll be Wilson, and that is the starting lineup for Pulaski County. Southwestern, unless they trick us, they got 5 sitting down. I just found the other one.
Southwestern Warrior. Give it up for number 55, Peyton Acey.
55, freshman Peyton Acey.
24, Kinsley Molden.
Another freshman, 24, Kinsley Molden.
Number 5, Kaylee Young.
Kaylee Young, I believe she's a junior.
Number 4, Marissa Loveless.
And senior, Marissa Lovelace. And senior, number 12, Alexa Smitty.
I love to see the introductions. A little river dance going on out here in front of us, but glad you could join us. We'll get ready for this one. Once again, sit back, relax. The earlier meeting we gave you that was a 63-45 win by Southwestern over at Pulaski County, but that was back on the 8th of January.
And we talked a lot about Shelby Cawthron and how she'd missed the previous year, and so certainly she's had some game action behind her. So I'm curious to see how she responds tonight in this matchup.
I think both coaches, and you love to see this, Southwestern's Lady Warriors are circled in prayer, and Pulaski County's are having a huddle. But the thing that I like about this time of year, these coaches want to win. They want to win every time they tee it up. They want to win in an inter-squad game, so don't take me wrong. But the win-loss thing, these coaches want their kids to play well because we're reaching down into the stretch of the season where you need to play well. If you're planning on making a run, and both of these teams think they're going to be able to, guess what? Southwestern won the toss.
Coin toss.
Coin
I
toss.
Guess that is.
Yep, they will inbound, and Smitty will start the offense. So one question answered. She's okay, it looks like. Straightaway 3. Smitty rimmed out, no good. Battle for the board, and Wilson's got it for Pulaski County. She'll spin out of traffic and The Maroons will bring it to front court. Cawthron will do the honors. Southwestern man-to-man. 3-point basket in the air, or shot in the air by Blankenship. No good. It'll carry them around and end up in the Southwestern bench. Lady Warrior basketball. Pulaski showing a little diamond pressure here. Let's see if, yeah, they did bring a little pressure with it. Just to slow me down pressure. Kick it in the front court. Molen got me. I thought she had fed AC, and she didn't. They'll bring it back out. Schmitty's going to start against this 2-3 zone that Pulaski County will deploy. Molden, Schmitty, over the top. Nice look. Found Lovelace. Wide open layup. Good pass. 2-0. A little high-low action and just a beautiful lead pass. Blankenship has it. She'll go right side. Cawthron can't get away. Behind her. Here goes Oaks. They're just in a weave, folks. Wilson finds a gap down the lane, put it up, didn't go. Young with the foul for the Lady Warriors. I'm part of my rehab, Michael. I didn't say I think. I just called it on her. How about
There you
that?
go.
We're smiling at each other. We're going to be together a long time tonight.
We've got the video to help us, too.
Yeah, we do. Wilson's first free throw. Rims out, in, and back. Took a trip. Counts 1. Second of 2. That's hard off the back rim. No good. Rebound by AC. They'll find Smitty, and she will walk at the front court. When her younger sister plays tonight, this will be Smitty. The younger one will be Aiden Smitty. So I don't try to keep up with two sets of names. Straight away, AC finds in the post. That's Molden. Kick it left side. 3 ball in the air, but Young. Bottom of the sack. That's a Turner Realty Group 3-point basket. And the Warriors lead 5-1. Ball put on the floor by Dunn. She ran into a wall, lost it. Nice look away pass from Schmitty to a cutting Young. Didn't get it. Held ball. Tied up between
AC for Southwestern.
AC for Southwestern and Oaks for Pulaski County. It'll be Pulaski basketball in the alternate possession. And Southwestern shows a little 1-3-1 full court pressure. Slapped away by Young, and she'll slap it up into the stands. Got to give it back. So Southwestern said, you'll show a little pressure, we'll show you a little pressure. Cawthron against a 1-3-1 half court. In the corner, not there. Out high, straight away, Cawthron ball fake, didn't. 3 ball in the air, Blankenship, no, but she got ran into by Lovelace, and that's probably going to be 3 shots. And that will cause Coach Molden to get gray-headed younger than he was anticipating. You hate to foul a shooter. You really hate to foul a 3-point shooter. Blankenship's first free throw, no. 5-1 if you just joined us. Lady Warriors on top. 5:40 to go in the opening quarter. I can see the scoreboard on our screen, too. That's pretty cool.
That is cool.
That is. Second. That one will come off, so 0 for 2. Kylie Foreman will come in, and Lovelace will sit. That's a luxury that Coach Molden has. He can go get a big body when he needs one. Third one? Yes. 5-2 your score. Schmitty will face this diamond pressure. Ahead to AC. She'll pound it on the ground, start toward front court. Now picked up, tied up.
That's a nice defensive
Held ball,
play.
yeah. She got it up in the face of Dunn, and Dunn wrapped both arms around it. It'll be Southwestern basketball on the alternate possession. Cross court to Molden. The freshman will walk it into front court. Behind her to Schmitty, and Schmitty will put her hand on her hip and start an offense. 1-3-1 set for Southwestern. There's Young. She hit one from just inside that. Molden tries to feed the post, slapped away. Stay with the Lady Warriors.
Pace of this game is a little slower than what I anticipated to see.
Yeah, me and you both. It's hot in here.
It's hot. That maybe has something to do with it. Yeah.
Yeah. You have to keep an eye on us. Molded. Kick it in the corner. That's Young. That hits hard and comes off, and Wilson has a rebound for Pulaski. They head toward front court. It's Dunn. Right side, that's Dunn. Put it on the deck. That was Cothran to Dunn, and Dunn fumbled it out of bounds. It'll be Lady Warrior basketball.
AC got her hand on it. Had something to do with that. It's not going
Yep.
to show up in the stat book, but nice hustle play.
It shows up in the coach's book.
That's right.
Ahead to AC. Wow, I thought we had a collision. Nice job. Takes it all the way on the run. Got her own. Back to Kinsley Molan. 3, no. Rimmed out. Rebound inside. Came away to Foreman, and it fumbled away but got it back. Young, 3 ball, no. Rebound AC, no. Foreman, no. Wilson with the rebound. Wilson with the block and the rebound at the end of that. Cross court, driving layup, put in by Blankenship. Halfway through the quarter in a 1-point Lady Warrior lead. Schmitty has it out between the rings. Pulaski will extend the zone just a little bit on her. Schmitty pulls up. Front rim, no. Battle for the rebound. Blankenship had the rebound, and they'll start the front court. Give it up to Cothran, and she'll start the offense. Cothran to Dunn. Off the head of Schmitty with a pass. Comes back to Cothran. Crossover. Didn't get it. Dunn spins into the lane. Tried that again. It's stolen. Nice job by Young to steal it. Schmitty to come away with it. Crossover. Didn't get there. Molden. Back to Schmitty. Cross court. Finds Foreman.
Nice
You
pass.
can see the eye contact between these two. They played a little together. Great pass. Easy layup. Dunn in the corner. Back to Dunn from. Blankenship. She and Dunn had been playing passies with each other and shot it short. Here comes Young. Might have got away with a walk. AC shoots it hard, no good. Coming to front court. Pulaski County circling the wagons, and I'm not sure where Cothran was going, but he eventually got it on the backboard. Wilson got a rebound. 3 ball in the air, missed everything, and Schmitty claims a rebound, throws it over the top to Molden. Fumble, lost it, got it out to Young, though. AC, 15-footer, buried it. Boy, that was all hustle on the part of Molden. 9-4. Lady Warriors with the lead. We head toward 2 minutes in the opening quarter. Pulaski to front court. Right side. Bounced inside from Dunn to Wilson, and Wilson laid it in, and pretty good pass right there. Nice finish by Wilson also. Some contact. But
Survived the contact.
I'm
Yes,
glad they're letting them play, though. That's. By the way, have you seen Smitty's shoes? Molden, 3 ball. Put it in the bottom. It is a Turner Realty Group 3-point shot.
I have seen her shoes now.
Hey, like 'em.
Fancy.
Hey,
I
like
'em.
those. Minute and a half. 12-6. Lady Warriors on top here in the opening quarter. Blow by on the baseline, put up no good by. Trying to see if that's 24 or 25. It's 25. That was Oaks. Put the shot up and missed it. Pulaski has 5 players with ponytails, if you haven't noticed that. AC has it down on the block, spins it outside to Molden. She made one just a second ago. All the way in the corner to Schmitty, off the head of Cothran. They get it down on the block to AC, spin it out, 3 ball in the air. Young, another Turner Realty Group 3, and that's 2 for her, and the lead is 9. 2 3-point baskets. You said somebody might get hot.
We're all hot temperature-wise.
Yeah, if we don't. Dunn drives along the baseline, put it up. AC slapped it into the end zone, and it'll be Pulaski County basketball as we get wholesale changes. That's Nordis. Lovelace comes back. Dalton and Aiden Schmitty will join. And we get another one. Wait a minute. Had to lose the mask. Is that Teeter checking in, 41? Yes. So you've got Aiden Schmitty, Teeter. Nordis comes away with a steal, and it'll carry him away to Teeter. Throw it over the top. Here comes Lovelace into the lane. Euro step, got a block. Wilson going to be guilty of the foul. Well, you change 5, and the first rebound that comes away, one of the ones you put in game, throws the deep ball. Got to love it. Coach Molan, it's a side out, as it was not a shooting foul. Put the ball in play from underneath. Dalton has it out high, being harassed. Might have thrown it away and did. Pulaski County has checked Martin into the game. 3-point shot in the air by Cawthron, bottom. She's in the book, and it's 15-9, 12 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. Lovelace over the top, finds Dalton in the lane, put it up, got hit. Good job to take it to the rim, had a little advantage, and she's going to shoot 2. I hope you figured out who that foul was on. I didn't.
It was on Martin.
Thank you. Give him $5 if they'll put the numbers up on the board. Dalton's first free throw, a little hard off the back rim. Nelson will check in for Southwestern, and Lovelace. 2 4s will replace 1 4. Free throw off the rim, no. Wilson battled for the rebound. Martin went and got it, almost didn't get back in bounds. 2 seconds. Cawthron with a runner, no. And a 1 quarter, 15-9 Southwestern on your Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
Henderson Chiropractic is committed to relieving your pain using the true principles of chiropractic care. Their caring, helpful team strives for excellence through extraordinary service and patient education. Dr. Henderson provides chiropractic care for injuries that occur during sports, auto accidents, work-related activities, or just everyday wear and tear. The experience you need for the results you want, that's Henderson Chiropractic. And come to Backyard Burger for the absolute best, 100% Black Angus burger anywhere. Add some waffle or seasoned fries, bowl of chili, crispy chicken strips, or maybe some onion rings. Backyard Burger is located on North Highway 27 between lots 1 and 2. Backyard wishes the best luck to all our local high school teams. And remember, it's better in the backyard. At halftime, Mike will bring you the Hansford halftime report. And whether it's at the beginning, halftime, or into the game, Susan Hansford is there to coach you through to a win, whether you are buying or selling real estate. Susan loves real estate. Call Susan Hansford with Weichert Realtors Ford Brothers today at 606-219-3276.
Had a Rick Barker bank shot attempt to end the opening quarter, but it didn't go. Rick Barker rebound. It's a Citizens Bank shot. I'm getting nods from the producer. You know, that was a Citizens Bank shot to end the opening quarter. All right, everybody. Mike, good job. You tried so hard. Second quarter, Pulaski basketball. They trail by 6. They'll head to the south end of the Warrior Nation. Run a little weave outside. They get it to Martin, and she's going to back it out. Pulaski's going to recycle as Oaks will bring it back. Now she gets the return pass from Cawthron. Wilson showed 3, put it on the deck. Denton, 3 ball in the air, no. It's one of those Rick Barker rebounds. It comes away to AC, and they're going to say somebody had her by the arm. They don't put the number up on the board, and I can't hear the PA guy, partner, so fouls are your department tonight. Schmitty between 3 gets it ahead to Young.
I missed the last foul.
AC, well, we'll just find it later. Swing it to Schmitty in the corner, cross to Molden, put it on the deck, a little runner in the lane, a lot of contact, no call. Martin comes away with a loose ball. Oaks in the corner to Martin. Nice pass inside to Wilson, left-hand layup, put it in. No, that's Martin. Excuse me, with the layup. Young to front court, cross court, finds Molden. Down to a 4-point game, partner.
Just like that?
Just like that, it was a 4-point game. Smitty will settle things down and get what she wants on offense. Lovelace in the corner to Molden. Pulaski still in this 2-3 zone. Swing it to the right side. Nothing happening. Young turned it down. Now Molden in the corner. Schmitty out high, looks at the cuts as Coach Molden's gone back with his starting 5. Coach Adkins has 4 of his starting 5 out there. Schmitty off a high screen. Molden from 3. Write it down. Turner Realty Group 3. She can shoot it.
She can shoot.
You can see it when it leaves her hand. Long past the front court. Goes off the hands of Dunn. They don't call the contact. They're just going to say it was out of bounds off Southwestern.
And Coach Atkins does not like the fact that he didn't call the contact.
Well, there was a little bit of contact.
There was a little bit.
You all got a camera. That was right in front of you. I think you may have seen it. But again, in his eyes, it was a play on. Cawthron will back it out against this. Well, they're playing a zone, and they're chasing Wilson right now. Let's see if that stays. Nice attempt to get a diagonal pass across from Cawthron, but it was too high, too long. Turnover. Basketball back to the Lady Warriors. Smitty to Young. Cross court to Molden. I've seen her from there. She did not force one. Pretty good sign by your freshman that you've hit a couple and you didn't try to yank one up there. You get it in the offense. Smitty, a little dribbling exhibition. Now Young. He called for it in the corner. Little Euro step, put it up. A lot of contact. No, got her own, threw it away. That's Cawthron headed toward front court. Put it on the deck, can't get away. Good defense by Young. Nice pass across court to Blankenship. She put it up too hard. Here comes Schmitty, or Molden, in a hurry. Now back to Schmitty. We'll get it right eventually. Molden looked at the 3.
She wanted to shoot it.
I wanted her to shoot it.
I did too.
Down low to Lovelace. Good job. Use the body, get a little contact, draw Wilson into the contact, make the shot, get the and one. That's a post-play pictorial right there. That's how they teach it. Oaks is back for Pulaski County. Foreman is back for Southwestern. Lovelace shoots it just a bit too hard. Rebound comes away to Cawthron, and she's bumped, and they're going to call Young for the foul. There are degrees of fouls. The one in front of us a minute ago down here was a.
Who'd you say checked in? Oaks and Dunn took a seat?
Oaks did, yes.
Yeah. And Foreman.
And Foreman is in. And there's a pass from Blankenship, and evidently she thought that Cawthron was going up the other sideline because she threw that 6-8 feet above the head. That'll sail out of bounds, another turnover. Schmitty being dogged, and I mean dogged, by Cawthron. That's a good thing, by the way, if you're a coach.
Aiden Smitty checking in.
Aiden Smitty on the right wing. Thank you. Smitty over the top of Foreman. Too hard. Sails out of bounds. Turnover. Back to Pulaski. They don't even stop the clock on turnovers. Just let it run. Now they stopped it. They only lost a few seconds. Oaks has it. She's in a mess. Somehow got it in the corner to Wilson, and she'll give it back, and now it'll swing all the way back out to Cawthron. She's going to start the offense. Man-to-man, by the way. I gave them credit for something a minute ago. They're just playing straight-up man. Wilson. Cawthron off the contact, put it up. Offensive foul. No shots, but it will go as a foul against Cawthron. Extended the arm, and the official thought she created all the contact, or most of the contact. They call a little more of that dribble drive would get less popular. Lovelace has it at midcourt. High dribble. Got away with it. Smitty, Aiden Smitty that is, blew by, got fouled. Foreman put it up, missed it, stayed with it, put in the second one. and it's an 11-point lead for the Lady Warriors. Wilson to front court. Lovelace will wait on her. Wilson crosses over, can't get away. Come out high to Cothran. To Oaks. 3 ball in the air. Yes. Turner Realty Group 3. They throw it into Pulaski players, slapped away by Schmitty, but still picked up by Pulaski. Wow, Pulaski had a chance to score. Martin couldn't put it in the basket. Schmitty goes the other way and put it in. What a turn of events. Could have been 2 for the black team. Turns out 2 for the white team. 3 ball in the air from Wilson. Off glass.
The bank is open.
A Citizens Bank 3-point shot. It counts. Timeout on the floor. That is a UCB Bank timeout. We'll take it with them. Southwestern leads by 7.
If you want a great career, Somerset Community College's career and technical programs can help. Or if you want a bachelor's degree but not massive college debt, just start at SEC and transfer to the new University Center of Southern Kentucky, located right here in Somerset, and save thousands. Sign up now on campus or visit us online at somerset.kctcs.edu. Don't delay. Enroll today. And Modern Systems, since 1979, Modern Systems have been defending communities all across Kentucky, and they are proud to be part of the communities they serve, putting time and sponsorships in numerous charities like Project 5810, Relay for Life, March of Dimes, Heart Walk, local school programs, and many more. Modern Systems, your neighbors and your friends, and they work 24/7 to protect the things that matter most to you, from homes to businesses to schools and churches. Let Modern Systems be your trusted name in security.
Southwestern will inbound. Mike, we got a new sponsor.
Who's that?
M&M, me and you. M&M Heating and Cooling. It's hot in here.
It is.
Good pressure in backcourt. Pulaski finally gets beaten and over the top. Great catch by Molden. Don't know if she played football, but Schmitty comes away with it, and she'll start the offense. Once again, we see Coach Molden down on his haunches, trying to get his team to run what he wants. Schmitty to Nordis. Try to get it inside. Bit too tall.
Oh.
What do we got, partner?
Looked like we had Blankenship stole the ball and then threw it away.
Pulaski has not been their best friend when it comes to taking care of the basketball tonight. I looked down just to check on something. Can't do that anymore. Schmitty penetrates, circles out, starts it again. She's going to come off a high screen by Nordis. She'll deny the screen. Still beating it. Finally can't get away. That's pretty good defense. Here we go. Back to the same thing they tried before. Shot was put up by Foreman. No good. Rebound came away to Nordis. Pulaski starts the front court after he comes free. And Dunn is fouled. Neither team in the bonus yet, partner, but we're heading there. We're starting to get them like grapes.
Who did they call the foul on? Did you catch that, Mike?
Did not.
We've missed 2 now. I've missed 2.
Well, thanks, Kevin. Somebody's got to pay attention. I'm not doing a very good job of it. Cothran's going to walk it to front court. Right side to Dunn. Pop out and take it, Wilson. Oaks showed go but didn't. Pull up by Dunn. Off the side, no good. Schmitty has the rebound all the way coast to coast. Nobody picked her up. Got it on her rim, missed it. Wilson has the carom. Has the Rick Barker rebound. A little collision out high. Bodies everywhere. No call. Blankenship's got herself in a mess, but she got the ball off the backside. I think that's Oaks, but I got to wait till she turns around. It is. Oaks got the shot up. She got hit.
Foul on Kinsley Molden.
I was going to say it happened on the floor. Dalton back. Foreman will sit down. A little under a minute to go in the opening half. Not sure. We may have a halftime guess. 3 ball in the air. Didn't draw. Iron, and Schmitty has the rebound. AC has it in the corner. Long cross-court pass to Schmitty. That's Alexa Schmitty. I guess I could not be lazy and call them both. Young. She's hit a couple threes from there earlier in the game. Didn't want this one. Molden An attempt to get it to AC. AC battles with the whole Pulaski defense and finally gets away with it. Dalton into traffic. Wilson off her head gets the steal. Here's Pulaski. 3-ball, or just inside the 3-point line. Cothran put it up short. Smitty to front court. A lot of bumping, no call. Young, 3, no. Backside rebound will come away to Blankenship. And that's going to do it here in the opening half. 24-17, Southwestern on top as we go to recess. Once again, you are listening to Quick Care Walk-In Clinic at Med Park West High School Basketball, presented by the Don Franklin Family of Dealerships here on LakeCumberlandSports.com. Doubleheader night tonight on the Buffalo Wings and Rings video games of the week, as we've got the girls' game for you now. And again, just a reminder, if you're with us, thank you. Thank all of our sponsors. And, Michael, we've got a halftime show to follow here with you. But I want to make sure you understand tonight the ticket sales are you have a girls' game ticket, and then they're going to empty the arena because of the COVID protocol. And I'm doing this for Alex Eaton because he's a good guy. They're going to ask everybody to leave. Then they're going to let the people with the tickets to the boys' game in. And they're going to have to fill out a sheet of paper about whether they're feeling well and all. It may take a few minutes, but what we'll do when we shut down, stick around. We'll be back, and we'll bring you the boys' action following this. Michael, 24-17 at the half. I think the largest lead of the game was 9. And
we're going to go to commercial, I think, Mike, and we'll come back and do the halftime report.
Works for me.
Don't feel great? Just can't wait? Quick Care's open late. Just walk in for accidents and illnesses or for health services like physicals and flu shots. Quick Care Walk-In Clinic at Med Park West for over a decade on Hale Knob Road, just behind the hospital.
Cash? Well, look no more. Alton Blakely's got cash? Is that cash, Daniel?
Yep.
And you're giving cash for cars?
Yep. For real? Yep.
Why not? Then on down to Alton Blakely, where selling your car is as easy as ABC. If you have a vehicle you'd like to sell or trade, it's fast and easy to get paid. And we'll give you top dollar. Visit Alton Blakely today. All the best since 1965.
The people of this great land are resilient and will get through this. And buying and selling is the real stimulus. Land and real estate are the premium investments, and they're not just making any more land. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we'll get you the most for your property with live, online, and multi-parcel auctions. Selling farms, homes, developments, and commercial properties for top dollar. Give us a call or online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been serving and supporting our local communities. We want you to know that we are here for you and your family. Someone you can trust, someone you can count on, now and for the better days to come. Trusted, loyal, dedicated, helpful, and consistent. Toyota of Somerset. Come see us or visit us online at toyotaofsomerset.com.
Don't feel great? Just can't wait? Quick Care's open late. Just walk in for accidents and illnesses or for health services like physicals and flu shots. Quick Care Walk-In Clinic at Med Park West for over a decade on Hale Knob Road, just behind the hospital.
Okay, we're back here at Southwestern High School where the Southwestern Lady Warriors lead the Lady Maroons 24-17. It was 15. Southwestern held a 15-9 lead at the end of one. In the second quarter, it was fairly even. Southwestern outscoring Pulaski County 9-8. Again, that halftime score 24-17 with Southwestern Lady Warriors in the lead. The unofficial statistics for the first half: shooting the ball as a team, Pulaski County 6 out of 18 for 33%. Southwestern 10 out of 22 for 45%. Of those shots, for Pulaski County, 9 of those shots were from three-point range. They hit 3 of those at 33% from long range. Southwestern was 4 out of 11 from three-point range at 36%. Free throw attempts, Pulaski County 2 out of 5 for 40%. Southwestern shot 3 of them, missed them all. 0% in the first half. Certainly Coach Molden going to talk about that at halftime. Rebounding the basketball, that lead, Southwestern out-rebounds Pulaski County Lady Maroons 13-8. 6 of those rebounds for Southwestern on the offensive end of the floor. 1 offensive rebound for Pulaski County. 7-7 defensive tied. Some individual statistics in the first half. Dawn Wilson has 6 points. Madeline Blankenship has 3. Shelby Cawthron has 3. Carolyn Oakes has 3. Sydney Martin has 2. Rebounding the basketball, Dawn Wilson has 3 rebounds. Madeline Blankenship 2. Shelby Cawthron, Carolyn Oakes, and Sydney Martin all have 1 rebound apiece for Southwestern. Kinsley Molden has 6 points. Kaylee Young has 6 points. Kylie Foreman has 4. Marissa Lovelace has 4. Alexa Smitty, uncharacteristic 2 points at the half, but she's not really forced to things offensively. Right. Peyton Acey has 2 points at the half, and that rounds out the scoring for Southwestern Lady Warriors. 24 points at the half, Mike. A rather low-scoring first half, really, for both teams. We could look at this scoreboard and say it was the end of 1 quarter, and you would believe it on a typical night. Crosstown games, the defensive intensity has been there. What I've noticed is Pulaski County has made it, I think, their mission to stop the post offense for Southwestern. They have been swarming the basketball anytime they get in the paint. And really, here at half at a 7-point game, very much a ball game. And, it was almost 20-point margin last time. Pulaski County determined to make a different outcome tonight.
Well, I like what Coach Molden's doing, though. He said, okay, they're trying to take away our inside game. We're still going to run some of our stuff. We're not going to let them force us out of what we want to do on the offensive end. It's kind of like you and I talked in the opening. Pulaski has put the ball up from the perimeter a lot.
They have.
And Southwestern has forced to because of the defense, but they've shot it, like you said, 4 out of 11?
Southwestern 4 from 11 from long range.
I'll take 4 out of 11 from long range. That's 50% almost from 2-point if you do the correlation math. And, again, both of these teams look much better. I know that sounds strange of the turnovers we've highlighted, but as far as basketball teams, they've come a long way since we saw them the first week in January. And neither one of these teams are going to be an easy out when it comes district time. Fortunately for us, they're in opposite districts, so the only way we have to worry about these two teams playing each other is if they get to the regional tournament. We're going to step out for one more break. When we come back, Michael and I'll get you ready for second half action, 24-17. Lady Warriors ahead here at halftime.
Don't feel great? Just can't wait? Quick Care's open late. Just walk in for accidents and illnesses or for health services like physicals and flu shots. Quick Care Walk-In Clinic at Med Park West for over a decade on Hale Knob Road, just behind the hospital.
Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been serving and supporting our local communities. We want you to know that we are here for you and your family. Someone you can trust. Someone you can count on. Now and for the better days to come. Trusted, loyal, dedicated, helpful, and consistent. Toyota of Somerset. Come see us or visit us online at toyotaofsomerset.com.
The people of this great land are resilient and will get through this. And buying and selling is the real stimulus. Land and real estate are the premium investments, and they're not just making any more land. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we'll get you the most for your property with live, online, and multi-parcel auctions. Selling farms, homes, developments, and commercial properties for top dollar. Give us a call or online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Cash? Well, look no more. Alton Blakely's got cash? Is that cash, Daniel?
Yep.
And you're giving cash for cars?
Yep. For real? Yep.
Why not? Then on down to Alton Blakely, where selling your car is as easy as ABC. If you have a vehicle you'd like to sell or trade, it's fast and easy to get paid. And we'll give you top dollar. Visit Alton Blakely today. All the best since 1965.
Don't feel great? Just can't wait? Quick Care's open late. Just walk in for accidents and illnesses or for health services like physicals and flu shots. Quick Care Walk-In Clinic at Med Park West for over a decade on Hale Knob Road, just behind the hospital.
Welcome back to Southwestern High School, where the Lady Warriors lead Lady Maroons 24-17. Thank you for joining us for our Susan Hansford halftime report. Whether it's at the beginning, halftime, or into the game, Susan Hansford is there to coach you through to a win, whether you are buying or selling real estate. Susan loves real estate. Call Susan Hansford with Weichert Realtors Four Brothers today at 606-219-3276.
Michael, we're about 30 seconds away from starting the second half, and my grovelly throat is getting more grovelly all the time, so we're going to have to smile about that. But again, if I'm the boys' coach, one of the first things I'm going to do is look at my team and say, it's warm in here tonight, guys, seriously.
If you're wearing the pants, maybe lose the pants.
And let's go in there and let's everybody get an extra couple Gatorades.
Absolutely.
It's a little late to hydrate, but you got to do what you can. It's again, that's what happens this time of year when we have it hot outside during the day, and they are giving the KHS readings and everything about doing what we're doing in the halftime. We're ahead of them. We've already done that. We've got the horn. I'm not real sure. We're waiting on something. TV timeout. Are they waiting on us?
I don't think
Media
so.
timeout. That's what it is. You can make that stuff up if you want to. It will be Southwestern Lady Warrior basketball to start the third quarter. They're going to be moving left to right or toward the southern end of this building. Starters are back in for Southwestern. No, Molden started. She's back in the game. And Pulaski has the usual suspects. That's the starting lineup they had. Kinsley Molden showed three, didn't. Nice job to get the ball loose by Dunn. Another collision of some significance, no call. Comes away to Smitty, so nothing there. Molden, three, back rim, no. Rebound, Wilson. Rick Barker rebound to start the second half. Oaks has it, high in front of us. Stolen away by Molden. Molden battling between two defenders. Didn't want to give it up. Finally, nice backside pass to Lovelace. She didn't score, but Wilson fouled her. Nice pass.
I've got 3 on Wilson.
Very possible. Well, she's the closest Pulaski has to a big girl. Lovelace. No. Too hard. You could see it when it came out of her hand.
And Southwestern still over from the line.
Yeah, that's another thing, that this team shoots the ball way too, but it's just an anomaly.
It really is.
Yeah, that
crosstown game. I'll bet it's
maybe. Yeah, a little amp. Well, that one will break the string as Lovelace has put one in the bottom of the sack. First points here in the second half for the Warriors. Schmitty, chest up against Dunn, and Dunn threw it to a guy sitting in a really nice chair down there in the end zone. Is that Eaton? Is that the Eaton suite?
That is not.
Okay.
That is
Just kidding.
Assistant Principal Tony Chris. And
that's close enough.
Not sure who the other
That's
gentleman
close
is.
enough. AC ahead to Young. Little crossover, Euro, no. Got her own, put it up, yes. Well done, young lady. Cawthron tries to come to front court and split the defense. Can't. There's a collision. They'll get Lovelace this time. It's kind of like NASCAR. The first bump you might get it, but wow. Good hustle by Lovelace. She just was a step slow getting there, and Coach Molden applauds the effort, and so do I. I mean, again, that's what you look for.
Yeah, both teams playing hard.
Yep. Cawthron, crossover, and carried it. See what good playing hard will do, too. That wasn't even really what you call belly-to-belly pressure, but you still come away with a turnover. I like Coach Molden. I've got to know him over the years at the younger level, but he's a hard-working coach.
He's passionate about what
Passionate
he
is
does.
That's a good word.
Passionate about what he does.
Schmitty has it. Pulaski's still in this hybrid 2-3 zone. It's a 2-3, and they'll shade a shooter every now and then. Young, Lovelace, Schmitty, There it is, down on the block. AC laid it in.
Textbook.
Yep. That ball touched 4 sets of hands and not the floor and was laid in. Pulaski has it to front court. Dunn to Blankenship, and they'll start the offense man-to-man. Southwestern defense. They're back to a 12-point lead. 3 in the air off the glass, no good. Battle for the rebound, and Lovelace and Wilson collide, and Lovelace comes away with the basketball. Molden passed the 3, got it back from Young, didn't. Lovelace free throw line jumper, bottom. Moving the ball really well the last 2 trips for the Lady Warriors. Largest lead of the game, 14 right now. This 2-2-1 press has caused some difficulty. Pulaski gets it ahead. Wilson's going to get the easy one. Unselfish pass from Oaks. Layup. Timeout on the floor. 31-19. Southwestern on top on your Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
Entrust Counseling has made it their mission to be the trusted leader in promoting mental wellness in our communities through individualized care. Stay healthy at home with counseling and case management services using your phone or computer. Call them at 606-676-0638 to get services started today from anywhere in Kentucky. Visit their Facebook page at Entrust Healthcare Counseling for all their latest updates and giveaways. Rick Barker and Godby Realty and Auction, names you know, names you can trust. Real estate and auction services for farm, commercial, residential, and personal. Godby Realty and Auction has 49 years experience in the real estate and auction business, and we are ready to put that to work for you. Go online at godbyrealty.com for more information.
The UCB timeout, and it reminds me again, you know, Rick Barker sponsors our rebounds.
Yeah, I am very poor at
I'm having
remembering
fun.
that.
The man in black is a good friend, and he'll laugh with me on that one. It was not an omission of any ill intent. Southwestern has it. They have come out for about the last 3 minutes and played really good basketball. Dunn attacks Lovelace. Lovelace will get the ball back after slapped out of bounds by Dunn, and Coach Molden is explaining something to his teammates. AC to front court, all the way to the rim, put it up short. Molden got the rebound, and she got hit. She'll go to the line to shoot a couple. Oaks will be the guilty party. I know what Coach Molden's telling Lovelace. First free throw by Molden, perfect. He's telling her you don't have to put the dribble down when the ball comes into you. You know, have guards in your face, just be strong. Oh, side rim, no good. Young has a rebound. Out high to Lovelace. Smitty, and Smitty still hasn't scored, right?
No, she had 2 in the first half.
Okay. Well, there'll be a lot of seniors that freak out because she's the leading scorer on this team. I don't think it bothers her. Well, she jerks the 3 in the bottom of the sack, so there's a Turner Realty Group 3 as I opined about her not shooting the basketball.
You're a pretty good predictor there, Mike Kerr.
I just say she understands the game and when shots are there. 3 ball in the air by Cawthron, no. Rebound Pulaski County. Oaks, 3, cupped out, no. Lovelace. Lovelace says, get off me. Dunn hit Lovelace, and Lovelace just – that's exactly what Coach Molden was trying to get her to do a minute ago, was just chest the basketball. They're not going to take it away from her. Martin for Pulaski County. And I think Blankenship's who sat down. I was trying to make sure. Southwestern has the big girls on the back of the press bringing the ball up the floor, but then they'll invert it and get it to Smitty. She picked the ball up in a bad spot and immediately calls timeout. And right now what she is saying is who ran off and left me on the backside. 4:20 to go in the third. 35-19, Lady Warriors comfortably on top.
As we go to timeout, our timeouts are sponsored by UCB, United Cumberland Bank. Banking is easier at United Cumberland Bank. ATM deposits, instant issue debit cards, and a mobile app that give you full control with just a few reasons why more Pulaski Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank, member FDIC.
This is high school basketball, presented by Quick Care Walk-In Clinic in Med Park West. And our sponsor, the Don Franklin Somerset family of dealerships. want to thank both of them for allowing this opportunity here on LakeCumberlandSports.com. If you like us, tell a friend. We try to do a little bit of this, and we enjoy bringing you high school basketball. Smitty, there's Young on the backside. That's who was missing last time in the press attack. Fumbled it away. Wilson, little hesitation move, can't get away. Behind her. In the corner, Dunn turned it down, got it to Oaks. I thought she had taken the shot. She didn't. Now Oaks back to Dunn, and she's going to run the offense. Just looking at the cuts and nothing happening. Dunn back to Oaks. She'll run the offense. No, excuse me. That's not Oaks. That is Cothran. Martin down on the block, slapped away from behind by Foreman. Lovelace. Somebody called something. Just going to say Southwestern basketball.
It's Maroon, Lady Maroon. I'm sorry. It is Southwestern basketball.
Evidently, it hit the end line down there is the only thing I can figure.
I thought the initial call was Lady Maroon.
I did too. Schmitty ahead to Foreman. She heads down the lane, put it up off balance, no. Cothran steams into front court with a rebound, but Southwestern, 5 white shirts back underneath the basket. Schmitty goes for the steal. Cothran will come back and get the basketball. They're going to say she touched it. Cothran, little runner in the lane, pretty little teardrop. Goes. Schmitty lets some traffic blow by her, and she'll start the offense. Molden out of Lovelace. Schmitty, they're still looking to get the ball on the block. They do to Lovelace. She walks. See, what happened was the post player was leaning back for the defender to be there, and the defender had backed off, and she just lost her balance. And, again, that's how they teach you to play it. She may have actually, I hate to see that, she may have hurt an ankle. So Southwestern on turnover, it will go to Pulaski. Wilson's in a mess. Gets it away to Cothran, to Oaks. Oaks with a three-point basket. Martin slaps it at the net, and it goes out of bounds. And so Pulaski has got it back to 11.
Just like that three-point shot.
Yeah,
right?
and that pays. Smitty bounced it off the foot. I think they're going to say it went off the foot of Dunn. They will. Smitty in a trap in the corner. Over the top to Young. Ahead of her to Schmitty, who's checked into the game. That's Aiden Schmitty. To Alexa. Guess I could call him with her first name. Alexa to Nortis, who's checked in. Molden looked at the three, didn't. Cut through the lane, couldn't come open, and Smitty just says, okay, let's work some offense. Let's run something. Spin it in the corner. Molden passed up the three, diagonal to Smitty. Three in the air, off the rim from Nortis, no good. Pulaski has the rebound. That is Cothran heading toward front court. Nobody got her. Slapped back by Smitty. Hello. That's a block.
Crowd liked that one.
If you're keeping blocks, that was a block.
I'm trying to, and I did stat it that way.
That was a dandy. Your point guard don't get too many of them. Driving the lane, no good by Martin. Battle for the rebound. Nortis came away with it. Got it to Smitty. Crossover. That was pretty good. Behind the back. That was even better. Laid in by Young, and somebody give me an ouch. Wow. Quickly to front, Cothran. Back tip by Young. Foul on the floor by Cothran. Well.
Glad we had video to capture that.
Wow. I didn't describe it very well, but it was good for those of you. Okay. Timeout on the floor. There's a UCB timeout. 37-24. Southwestern with the lead. Partner?
Henderson Chiropractic is committed to relieving your pain using the true principles of chiropractic care. Their caring, helpful team strives for excellence through extraordinary service and patient education. Dr. Henderson provides chiropractic care for injuries that occur during sports, auto accidents, work-related activities, or just everyday wear and tear. The experience you need for the results you want, that's Henderson Chiropractic. And getting the counseling help you need has never been easier. Entrust Counseling is now providing counseling and case management services using your phone or computer. Give them a call at 606-676-0638 or visit their website at www.entrust-healthcare.com and get services started today from anywhere in Kentucky. And join us at the conclusion of tonight's game where Somerset Community College will sponsor our offensive player of the game. We'll have those for both squads. And Modern Systems will be sponsoring our defender of the game. We'll be presenting that hardware as well, one from the homestanding Lady Maroons and one from the visiting Lady Maroons, homestanding Lady Warriors.
That's the second horn as Southwestern will inbounds. It'll be Nordis underneath her own basket. Quickly to front court, tough pass. Nordis came away with it. What a pass to Molden. Oh, didn't get it. Did you see Aiden Smitty climb and slapped it out of bounds, but wow. Pretty good hops on that young lady. Still in this 1-2-2 press, 1-2-1-1, depending on how you attack it. Pulaski to front court. Oaks has it in the corner. She'll back it away to Cawthron. Now Wilson. Martin. Everybody's touched it on this trip as it ends up in the hands of Cawthron. Coach Adkins has set up something that he wants to run, and they will run it. Come off a high screen, but good defense. Shot put in the air. Martin, Smitty rolls her eyes and doesn't say a word. They'll call her for the foul. And
called Nordis for the foul.
Okay, well, good. That's why Smitty didn't. It was Nordis, excuse me. What I'm saying is that's maturity, too. You didn't think you hit her.
Yep.
Martin's free throw, perfect. Once again, I keep beating this horse, but it's still just a 12-point basketball game.
Yeah, it's been some runs.
Yeah, I mean,
really not any distance but between the two squads.
That one's perfect. Why are we shooting three? They said she was outside the arc. Okay.
Well,
that's the signal we got. So she's hit the first two. I'll assure you that. A chance to cut it to 10. Pure wow. Smitty behind the back in a little bit of trouble as Martin will dog her. Here comes Young to front court. Over the top, over the head of Aiden Smitty. It'll sell out of bounds, and with 28.9, Pulaski has a chance to get this back into single digits. And it seemed like Southwestern has owned this third quarter. They were ahead by 7.5.
Blankenship checking in for Lady Maroons and Wilson taking a seat.
Blankenship, who's been on the bench, lost it. Oh, Smitty with the pass to Young, and boy, that'll break your heart. You had a chance to cut into this lead and a turnover and an easy basket. Cawthron to front court, gets it to the side. Shot in the air, no. Finally, they got the ball in the air, and we heard a whistle. Did they call it as Oaks got the shot up?
That's also on Nordis.
So this will be with the clock expired, so these will occur at the end of the quarter here. It'll be two shots for Caroline Oaks.
Is that 25, Mike?
I'm pretty sure it is, yes. Again, I have to go by hairstyles. Perfect. I think we're going to get these things you put in their hair that's got their number. Second free throw, no. So that'll do it. Third quarter comes to a close. Southwestern on top 39-28 here on LakeCumberlandSports.com.
Since 1979, Modern Systems has been defending communities all across Kentucky, and they are proud to be part of the communities they serve, spending time and sponsorships to numerous charities like Project 5810, Relay for Life, March of Dimes, Heart Walk, local school programs, and many more. Modern Systems, your neighbors and your friends, and they work 24/7 to protect the things that matter most to you. From homes to businesses to schools and churches, let Modern Systems be your trusted name in security. And 2020 has been a crazy year, and a lot of things have changed, but some things stay the same or even get better, like Somerset Community College's commitment to students. We are committed to offering a high-quality education, a personal experience with great faculty and staff, and the lowest tuition in the state. SCC offers online, hybrid, and in-person classes and makes it easy for students to enroll. Somerset Community College offers classes in 8, 12, and 16-week sessions. SCC's campuses and centers are safe, clean, and ready to welcome you.
Pulaski County will host McCrary Central tomorrow at Pulaski in their next game. Southwestern will travel to Butler, Louisville Butler, and play Christian Academy of Louisville. I will say one thing for Coach Molden. He doesn't care who he plays. Anybody, anywhere. If you look at that schedule, it's pretty stout. Cawthorn will bounce it. Get it in the corner to Dunn. Back to Cawthorn, short on the 3 ball, and Young has a rebound. Smitty. I wonder how many times she's bounced a basketball in her life. It's an extension of her hand. I mean, she handles the ball about as cleanly as anybody you'll see. And they're going to run the offense. You're up 11. Pulaski's in this 2-3 zone. What you can do is you can pick and choose when you want to attack. Smitty comes away with it. Got it in the corner, but Molden couldn't dig it out quick enough to get the shot off. Young, inside bullet pass, finds Foreman, and that was pretty. Again, you just circle the outside until your post player can establish position, and fouled on the shot. Foreman's going to shoot 2.
Foul called on Oaks.
That one's hard. Southwestern, if they've got one fly in the ointment tonight, their free throw shooting has been less than favorable.
And that's rare for us to shoot the ball as well as they do.
But it's been one of those nights.
It has.
That one will find the bottom of the sack. And the lead is 12. Still pressure, 1-2-2 defense. Pulaski will beat it over the top, all the way down the lane. Put it up on the run was Cawthorn, and it came out. Rebound comes away to Lovelace, and they'll settle things in, and Smitty will start at the front court. Young to Smitty. Off a high screen, pulls up for 3. Short. Rick Barker rebound. Comes away to Caroline Oaks, and she got hit on the arm. Pick one. It was either Lovelace or Foreman, and they never said. So
I picked one.
You got it?
I picked one.
Good call. Wilson has it head of the pack, puts it up left-handed. This one will go to Foreman.
It sure will.
Wilson did a good job. She was at least even with Foreman, and she knew if she went up, the contact was coming. Free throw's good. Man, did it get quiet in here or what?
It did.
It's just like
Lady Maroons can shoot the free throws.
Yep, they've done well there tonight. Perfect. 2 for 2 in that trip. 10-point game. Well, you can't go to bed on this one. Wilson reaches over the top of Molden. That's a foul. We're going to get to shoot some free throws because both teams are headed toward the bonus. That's 6 against Pulaski, 5 against Southwestern.
And if I'm right, I've got 4 on Wilson.
I think you may be. No attempt to get her out of the game, though, so probably got to have her in there. Schmitty on the high left wing. She looks and she's with her head says, would you trying to get somebody to move? Lovelace down on the block. Got it deep to Foreman, and you can't stop that. That phone will ring all night right there.
And this lineup with Lovelace and Foreman in the game at the same time, hard to defend.
Yeah, and that's like you said, that's 2 big post players surrounded by 3 shooters. 3 ball in the air that almost brings rain by Martin. That is a wow. Turner Realty Group high 3. Timeout on the floor. Still the 11 or a 9-point lead after that 3. Southwestern on top with 5:52 to go, Michael.
Citizens National Bank Welcome Home grant funds are coming soon to Citizens National Bank. Now is the time to purchase your new home. Wouldn't $5,000 make that purchase a bit easier? Citizens National Bank will soon have Welcome Home grant funds available for qualified home buyers. You can receive up to $5,000 per household toward the purchase of your new home. These funds can be used for down payment, closing costs, taxes, or your homeowner's insurance. For more information on this limited time offer at Citizens National Bank, visit cnbsomerset.com or call your local branch. Citizens National Bank, moving forward together. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
What do you think, partner? What do you want to do when this one's over? Take a little break and maybe do the nightcap?
I think so. We're going to cool off, maybe walk outside for a brief moment.
Just make sure the door
doesn't lock behind us. Yeah.
Kevin said he could replace me with 12 people in here right now, so I'm not taking that chance. Smitty, all the way to front court, drops it to Lovelace. She starts up. They're going to say she walked. She walked just before Caroline Oaks hit her across the forearms, and it sailed out of bounds, but she shuffled the feet. Yeah, Kevin's got on some sort of sheep wool thing over there, too. I bet he is warm. 9-point game, big trip. If Pulaski can ever get this down around 5 or 6, then everything has a different meaning. Martin pops out to take it. Southwestern man. Oaks can't get away. She'll come back out to Cawthorn, and they'll start the offense. Lots of possessions left in this one. Martin, left side Cawthorn, 3 in the air, bottom, 2 shot on the line. It's 2. Young to front court, got it ahead to Foreman. Foreman says, I'll put it up, but it didn't. Rebound on the backside. That's Cawthorn? No, that's Dunn, but they're going to say she lost it out of bounds. They'll go back to the Lady Warriors. That's an important possession in a 7-point game. We head toward 5 minutes to go. Molden. She's been quiet since she dropped a couple bombs early. Young. Foreman has it slapped away, but she'll go get it. Drop step in the lane, lost it. Molden goes and picks it up in traffic, and they're going to get a reach against Martin, I think.
I think that's who they called it on.
Yeah, it was who was in the neighborhood. I'm just getting to the point I can almost read the numbers on the Pulaski jerseys. It's about time for them to change.
About time for the game to be over and figure it out.
Had a long talk with Mr. Tackett last year at the state basketball tournament about this. They are supposed to stop that. But, schools have bought uniforms and there's money and, you can't just – the officials are having what we call a discussion.
I'm not sure what happened.
They've decided it's Pulaski basketball. We need an explanation. Okay, it's not going to be coming. Pulaski only down 7. Oaks, ball fake, can't. Martin. That's Cawthorn. Cawthorn's going to back it out and start the offense against man-to-man defense. Martin, AC all over her. These teams have played some defense tonight. Cawthorn, Coach Atkins just called 25, if you know what it is.
I do not.
That's what they're running. Wilson out high, can't get away. Martin back to Wilson. That 3's in the air, bottom. A Turner Realty Group big 3, and we have a 4-point basketball game.
Wow, partner.
That's as close as it's been since a long, long time ago, like the first quarter. Molden, the front court to AC. Starts down the lane, put it up off the glass. No. Pulaski, a tie-up between Dunn and a couple of Lady Warriors in that mess, and it's going to be Lady Warrior basketball on the alternate possession. Wow, this thing has managed to get from 17 to 4. Molden, straight away. Smitty. Again, they've let Pulaski stay in this zone, and Southwestern appears at times to be in a real hurry to get a shot up. High-low action, beautiful. Foreman got it to AC just as they drew that one up.
That was pretty.
Yeah, and you mentioned earlier having 2 bigs in the game. This time it's AC and Foreman, but still the same effect. 3 ball in the air from Martin. No. Wilson got the rebound. Wilson is fouled. Smitty will be called. All right, from this point in time, both teams are going to shoot the bonus. Well, after that foul, both teams are going to shoot the bonus. Tough inbounds pass. Dunn went up and got it, and Smitty stole the return. Into front court. Dunn pokes at her and says no, and they'll back off. Young, high left. If you're Southwestern, you're up 6, and you can force Pulaski to give up a little bit out of this zone. Pass to Young, too hot. Martin comes away with it. Southwestern turned it over, and Pulaski has it in front court, and they still only trail by 6, a 2-possession basketball game. Pulaski will get things where they want it, and they'll start the offense. Martin, ball fake, pulls up from 17. That's a little hard. Off the back rim, Smitty. Smitty will smoke it to front court. Bounce pass to Young, behind her to Foreman. Spin move in the lane, no. AC comes away with it. Timeout, Southwestern. Wow, 2:04 to go in the game. 6-point Lady Warrior lead. Partner?
Action is fast pace. And as the time wanes, we have 2:04 on the scoreboard. That scoreboard sponsored by Randall D. Turpin CPA. Scoreboard. Keeping stats and the correct score is important to players, coaches, and fans. And the same can be said about keeping your taxes and finances in order. For over 26 years, Randall D. Turpin CPA has been doing just that. If accounting is not your thing, then let the pros at Randall D. Turpin CPA do it for you. Proud sponsor of the Randall D. Turpin Scoreboard, located on Parkers Mill Road in Somerset. And in real estate, working with the right people matters. Barry Turner, broker and co-owner at Turner Realty Groups, knows the ropes. Over the years, Turner Realty Group has developed excellent relationships with their clients. See for yourself on their Zillow profile, with more reviews than anyone else in the Lake Cumberland region. Turner Realty Group, just off Highway 27 between the lots 21 and 22. Call 679-SOLD or go online at shopsomersethomes.com.
See a white-haired guy sit below us. It looks a whole lot like Randall Turpin, because it is. Southwestern inbounds after the timeout. Foreman will have the ball. Whoa, tough
that was
pass.
Close.
Yeah, Smitty managed to get both grips on that one. That would have been a layup on the other end. Cross court to Molden, and Molden will say, if you don't want to play me, I'll stand right here. I'll take my stand. Now she'll put it on the deck. Back to Smitty. Again, you're up 6, 1:40 to play. If you're Pulaski, you're going to have to think about in a minute giving a foul. Smitty into traffic, back to Molden. Smitty, flat tire. Those shoes blew out, but she got back up. Those are good shoes that get you up quick. Foreman in the corner, out to AC. Now Smitty, there's a half minute off the clock since they started this possession. Molden bounces it. Just a good job. She keeps keeping separation. AC's got it. I don't know if that's what they wanted, but she drew the foul. She takes it to the rim. Foul is on Cawthron. AC at the line will shoot 2. If you're Pulaski, you would have rather given that foul as a 1-and-1, and AC just flat clean stroke that one. That was pure from the get-go. Aiden Smitty will check in as Foreman will sit down. That one came out. Martin had the rebound, and here comes Pulaski County to front court. Cawthron back behind her to Oaks, who almost lost it. Pulaski's running a high weave and setting a screen at the top of the key, and I'm not sure what we've got. Lovelace is back. Foul was against Southwestern. It'll be a 1 in the bonus. 51.8 to go, 7-point game. Free throws are huge. You've got to cut into it here if you're going to. That one's too hard off the back rim. Wilson got a rebound. Excuse me. The rebound came away to Martin. Martin kicked it deep for the 3.
Who hit the 3?
Dunn.
Who hit the three?
Blankenship, excuse me. They all look just alike with the hair from the side, and I can't, but it's Blankenship.
That hit the three?
Yep. And one. Long pass over the top to Young. She'll back it out. She's fouled. That's a foul you have to give. You've got to put Southwestern at the line. It's a 4-point basketball game, and you got to find a way to get it to a one-possession game at some point in time. And the way Pulaski shoots threes, that's their base offense anyway. Young at the free throw line. Not sure we've got another one of those discussions at the scorer's table. Michael's got the answer if y'all need it.
I do not.
I'm just kidding, man. If I'm Young, I want him to give me the basketball. She's been standing there for 15 seconds. Rimmed out. It's the 10th team foul. That's why she's shooting 2 shots. That's probably what the discussion was at the scorer's table, to be honest with you. This one's pretty important. No. Cothran, she'll head to front court. 4-point game, 38 seconds. Cothran into the lane, might have walked. Aiden Schmitty with the steal, gets it to her sister, Alexa. And she is going to go to the line and shoot 2. You a gambling man? The officials are having another discussion. Hope somebody's watching can tell me what they're discussing, because the foul was obvious. Well, they're going to make a decision. And while they're doing that, don't forget game 2. Don't forget at the end of this game we'll have a Modern Systems Defenders of the Game, 1 from each team. And we'll have a Somerset Community College Offensive Player of the Game, 1 from each team. And that'll all be in our wrap-up show. And I still don't know exactly. And there is no announcement from the PA. So I will not speculate, partner.
They adjusted points on the board, but then they put it right back. So it's 42-45.
See, she hit the 3 down here and then the free throw. And again, it made it a 3-point game.
Yeah.
Smitty buried that one. Who do you want at the line at the end of a game? Your senior point guard. This one's big, too. Bottom. Just good. Coach Molden's going to take a timeout. We'll take it with him. 5-point game. Southwestern on top, 32 ticks to go. Don't go away. This one's not settled yet.
Brad Carroll and all the staff at CC's Furniture are proud supporters of all local basketball teams in our Lake Cumberland area. It is our hope here at CC's Furniture that all the coaches and all the student athletes have a successful and injury-free season. Come visit us at CC's Furniture, where we will be glad to help you with all your home furnishing needs. Go teams.
Well, Michael, this one's down to cases. If you're Pulaski County, the number of possessions that are left in this game, you have to score this possession. If you can get fouled, get to the line with the clock stopped, that's great. But you got to score this possession, and then you go for the steal. You don't get the steal, you got to give the foul. And if I'm coaching and it's hard to do, I deny Alexis Smitty the basketball and try to make somebody else handle it.
Somebody else.
Having said that, easier said than done.
You bet.
And Southwestern didn't shoot free throws well early, but down the stretch they've hit a few, and they're going to have to make a couple more, I think.
So Wilson checks in. City Martin checking out.
Yep.
And I think Southwestern has the same lineup on the floor.
Yep. 2 Smitties, Lovelace,
Young,
Molden, and Young. Yep. Pulaski bouncing it. They don't have the opportunity. Nice crossover by Dunn. Wilson breaks along the baseline. They're going to call a foul on Alexa Smitty.
It's called kickball.
Good call. I thought they'd called the contact, and they'd let that go on all night. Pulaski has got to get a shot up sometime as 10 seconds have come off the clock. Wilson, 3. Yes. Timeout, Pulaski County. And just like that, we got a 2-point ball game, partner.
Love it. Loving every minute of it.
How about Wilson burying the big 3?
You're watching Buffalo Wings and Rings, video game of the week on Lake Cumberland Sports. Buffalo Wings and Rings, wings created your way and always fresh, never frozen burgers. Conveniently located off North Highway 27 between Big Lots and Backyard Burger, Magic Monograms is the place for custom embroidery, screen printing, and so much more. They can put your designs on medical and athletic uniforms, corporate and school apparel. Find them on Facebook, search Magic Monograms and Embroidery.
Well, Pulaski has, if nothing else, showed they're not going to go away in a basketball game. They were down 17 in the second half, and it, to me, I wasn't going to say it was over, but it appeared to be on that track. And right now they put Southwestern in a position where somebody's going to have to make 2 free throws.
Yeah, and rotated, basically played 6 players this whole game.
Yes, that's exactly right. Southwestern's played 11, I think. Inbounds to Smitty. She will be fouled. Oaks will do the honors. Well, if Smitty hits both, the hill is steep. If she hits one of 2 and Pulaski gets the rebound, then you've got the age-old, do you foul them? Or do you let them get that 3-point shot up? And fortunately, I don't have to make that decision. Lovelace and Aiden Smitty will get up to come join. Well, Alexa Smitty, the last 3 that one was sweet. It's quiet enough in here you could hear the net pop as that shot went through it. That's 3-point game, 1 possession, 7 seconds to go. This is what we hoped we'd get. Bottom. Now it's tough. If you're Pulaski, the clock doesn't stop when you score, so you've got to be ready to call timeout. All the way to the rim, put it up no good. Lovelace with a rebound. And this one is going to go final. Southwestern in a hard-fought 49-45 win over Pulaski County. Pulaski will fall to 6-3 on the season, 2 of those losses being to the Lady Warriors. Southwestern will improve to 9-3 on the season, 2 of those wins being over the Lady Maroons. Michael's going to get us some stats together here in a minute, and we're going to pick an offensive and defensive players of the game, and we'll be doing all kinds of good stuff. He's nodding at me, though. That means he's ready to go. All right, that's good news right there, partner. Have it.
All righty, so I'm going to do some statistics, Mike. I want your gears going on our players of the game because we'll have to I know we'll get to that as soon as I go through statistics. So Southwestern does win tonight, 49-45. Southwestern shoots 45% from the field, 18 out of 40. Pulaski County shoots 40%, 14 out of 35. 3-point shots on the night, Pulaski County 8 out of 19 for 42%. Southwestern 5 out of 15 for 33%. Free throws, we talked about the woes of the Lady Warriors. Pulaski County Lady Maroons 9 out of 14 for 64% from the line. Southwestern 8 out of 17 for 47%. The rebounds, Southwestern wins that battle 23-18. Some individual statistics, Mike, for Pulaski County. Dawn Wilson leads the Lady Maroons with 16 points. Shelby Cawthorn chips in with 8. Sydney Martin has 8. Carolyn Oaks has 7. Madeline Blankenship has 6. Rebounding the basketball, Dawn Wilson has 5. Shelby Cawthorn 5. Sydney Martin 3. Carolyn Oaks 2. And Dawn Wilson also leads for steal, has a couple steals and a block shot tonight. So Dawn Wilson, big game, both ends of the basketball. Kaylee Young, for Southwestern Lady Warriors, Kaylee Young leads the Lady Warriors with 12 points. Alexa Smitty has 9. Kylie Foreman finishes the game with 7. Marissa Lovelace has 7. Peyton Acey has 7. And Kinsley Molden has 7. How about the balanced scoring attack for the Lady Warriors? Rebounding the basketball, Kaylee Young has a couple rebounds. Alexa Smitty has 5 to lead the Lady Warriors. 4 rebounds for Kylie Foreman, 4 for Marissa Lovelace, 3 for Peyton Acey, 3 for Kinsley Molden, and 2 for Michaela Nordis. On the evening, Alexa Smitty has 3 steals and a block shot. So, obviously very active defensively. And that is, of course, my unofficial statistics for the ball game. Again, Lady Warriors wrapping up victorious tonight, 49-44, 49-45, in a much closer affair than they had in the first matchup. Lady Maroons, having a very respectful night. Mike, you have players of the game. Have you thought about that?
My nomination for Pulaski County for our Somerset Community College Offensive Player of the Game, I think, would be Dawn Wilson. She led them in scoring and rebounding, and I think you said even steals.
She did.
So I think she would be my Somerset Community College offensive player of the game. And you okay with that?
Absolutely.
The defensive player of the game for Pulaski County, I thought throughout the entire night that Madeline Dunn was a pain for Southwestern's guards, and I'm going to go ahead and say Maddie Dunn was the Modern Systems defender.
Sounds great.
Oh, did I go dead? Yes, I did.
You're good.
All right, so again, let's go to Southwestern and flip the coin, and then you can do the live reads for us. I don't know. Alexis Smitty's my defensive player of the game, and primarily just because of the way she runs an offense and takes care of what she's doing. And it would be hard to not single her out. You could go any direction. And then I've given you my choice on the defender of the game.
I think your offensive player of the game, Kaylee Young, leads the Lady Warriors with 12 points.
I like it.
And I think Kaylee Young will be our Somerset Community College offensive player of the game.
I like it.
Okay.
Again, congratulations to both teams. This is what we expect. This is tournament feel. This is how it's This is how it's going to look down the road. Both coaches are going to walk away from this one with a lot of things on their mind. But I guess we'll say one last time, final score 49-45 Southwestern. Are we going to do an interview? We're going to step out. Here's how this is going to work. Boys game's going to start, let's say 20, 25, 30 minutes from now. We don't know. They're going to clear a gym, put people back in the gym, but we're going to be here. We'll come back. Just keep an eye out. We'll throw something up on Facebook or on social media. But again, until then, nightcap, Pulaski boys, Southwestern Lady Warriors 49-45 for Michael and myself. We'll be back in just a few minutes here on LakeCumberlandSports.com.
Thanks for joining us.